Throughout the whole senior year, I serve at Tunnel Center with Peter for my justice class every Wednesday. The service helps me achieve Goal 3, which is School of the Sacred Heart commit themselves to educate to a social awareness which impact to action. I think my school background is the main reason to help me achieve this goal. One of our school founding mothers is 7-year-old Philippine Duchamp. She was a Catholic religious sister and a French American saint. He spent the last half of her life teaching and serving the people of the Midwestern United States. Service is one of the important things that my school asks students to do. This year I go to the Tunnel Center to do service. This is not a hard work because the only thing we need to do is to talk to the patient and to see if they need anything or need any help. I really enjoy this service because I can use Mandarin to help some Chinese patients. This helps them a lot because most of them are old and not good at English. One of the most unforgettable experience is a patient that can speak English. He is an old man and had an operation on his neck. This makes him difficult to move his body. Also, the language problem makes even more difficulties because he cannot communicate with doctors and nurses well. The first time he saw me, he was so excited because I can speak Mandarin and I could do translation for him. He talks to me a lot because he feels lonely in the hospital. I realized that my service at the Tunnel Center not only helps patients to release their physical problems, but also in spirit. They usually live in the hospital alone, so someone can talk to them makes them feel they are still a part of the whole society. They are be cared. By doing the service in the Tunnel Center, I recall what I learned in justice class. One of the materials that I read can connect to this experience is Barron's article, 10 Building Blocks of Catholic Social Teaching, and the fifth principle, the principle of preferential protection for the poor and the vulnerable. Barron explains why we should help the poor and powerless. Why is this so? Because the common good, the good of society as a whole, requires it. I never realized that we should go to hospital, kindergartens, or other places to do service. We never do service in China. This makes me feel an awareness that taking care of patients is not only doctor and nurses' work. Until I came to the US and had the experience of the service, I began to know that helping people who are poor or powerless is the whole society's responsibility. I think the school's service program helps me build this awareness and let me have opportunities to carry out actions to help other people. Although in Pope John 23's 1963 encyclical on human rights and duties, Payson in Terrace, he mentions similar ideas as Barron does. Human society can be neither be ordered nor purest without the presence of those who invested with legal authority. There is no power but from God. Pope John 33 mentions that everyone's power are from God. Although everyone has different power, some has more and some has less, but each of us is a part of God because of our power from the same source. So why can we help each other? After reading these matters, I know that each person is same in human dignity. Help other people means give them more power This can help the common good because the power is that each person has is more average. Last but not least, in Ramer's article, in the service of life, let me learn the correct way to do service. Serving, helping, and fixing are quite different, although they have similar meanings. She gave the idea that helping, serving, and fixing have the different definition. Helping is based on inequality. It is not a relation between equals. When you help, you use your own strength to help others who has less strength. However, serving is of equal relationship. Like healing, it is mutual. For fixing, Raman gives the explanation that it is perceiving someone as broken. For helping and fixing, it gives patients that feeling that you have more power than they have. This is not a good way to build connection with them. By serving, it lets you perform as equal attitude towards patients. This makes them feel that you are equal to them, and they will be willing to talk to you. Raman's article about serving teaches me a lot how to do the service. When the first time I did the service, I thought it would be interesting because it was my first time to do service. Then I told the justice class, connect to my experiences of service at the Tuna Center. I learned a lot from this class. This class also helps me to understand the Go3 schools of the Sacred Heart commit themselves to educate to a social awareness which impacts to actions. Everyone should have own definition of service and own personal achievement in the service, but the same thing is we are trying our best to serve others.